Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from the 8th of September to the 14th of September 2019. And this is for you coming from Pisces. First, let me give you my email address, and that's andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9, andyhoro9 at gmail.com. Sunday, the 8th of September, is going to be a frustrating morning and afternoon for you. Well, that is the plan. So you can mitigate the plan, you can control the plan, you can change the plan by making sure that you are mixing with the right kind of people. And don't have too many expectations of getting what you want. That way, you're not going to be too hurt about things. So tell yourself, whatever it is, move along with the plans made by others, be happy, and you will be easily coping with this morning and afternoon much better. Yes, your past problems may reach you, people you don't like from the past may contact you. Yes, you may feel somehow depressed about things. Well, hours will pass. Look for company that is good for you. Evening and nightfall turns very lucky for you. Now your imagination will be fantastic. Now you will be able to say and do things very brilliantly. Now the social planets are all around you and your popularity will be very strong. Yes, one or two of this morning, afternoon depressing planets will try to visit you there as well in the evening nightfall. Well, shoo them away by keeping yourself happy and very positive, and you'll get some very positive things done in the evening nightfall. Monday, the 9th, is going to be quite a lucky morning afternoon for you. Quite a lucky because I worry that some planets are determined to get you what you want and they make you very aggressive in your approach to get what you want. Well, don't allow that to happen. Be calm, take the soft approach. You will still be able to negotiate something very good for you. It's a working day, it's a business day, and no need to go hammer tongs at anything. Try to be calm and try to show politeness, and you will get what you want. Evening nightfall planets tend to make you very dominating and very stubborn. Well, if you believe in something, you will probably want to stick to it. But why not be negotiable? Why not be flexible? Why not tell yourself that in the evening nightfall you are out to make friends, not to be pushy, not to be demanding? And that way you will turn this evening nightfall to be much, much better for yourself. Tuesday, the 10th, is going to be a very lucky morning and afternoon period for you. You can meet important people, or you will be yourself treated as very important. You will say and do things which will just put you in a very different league from everybody. So say and do a lot. You have your aura shining, and people want to see what you say or hear what you say and see what you do. And so you will be extremely lucky in the morning, afternoon. By all means, speak to your boss, support you. Evening and nightfall is a different story. You have to be careful that planets make you very rebellious and say and do things that don't show respect for anything. Well, that's not good. So I've made you aware of that. So tell yourself that you're going to be the nicest person on earth in the evening nightfall, to be very polite. And even if you're riled up, you will just show that calmness about you. And you will see you'll quieten these planets that want to make you very rebellious and not be respectful. So you quieten them down, and the evening nightfall will be much better, much better. Wednesday, the 11th of September, too many sociable planets are there. Well, they can make you imaginative at work or in business, but they also make you moody and they make you emotionally too much heading to that way. Well, tell yourself three words to get you back into action, a job or business, and the three words are logic, facts, figures. That will remind you that you cannot depend on the emotional side of you on a working day or a business day. And that will help you take charge. And again, you need to focus very much, or deadlines may be broken. So some emotional distraction is going to be a worry. But the planets are good, so they're going to get you into the right spot anyway. Evening and nightfall turns very nasty. Now you have to be careful that arguments or disagreements can get out of hand. Stay away from people you don't like already. Stay away from people who you know are going to be troublesome. And drive very carefully. Planets are moving very fast, and so they make you impatient, make you very hasty to get to know where to go. And that could be proving to be accidental somewhere. And when you speak fast without thinking, then emotional accidents and verbal accidents can take place. Well, something is planned to go very wrong for you in the evening nightfall period. Try to identify where it's going wrong and stay away from people like them. Go home early if you have to. Bad news is just waiting to happen. Thursday, the 12th, now planners are very dominating, but they're okay. They want you to stamp your authority on things and to take charge and be the leader. And you can do that. But why don't you take the soft approach instead? That way, people will not see you dominating, they will not see you stubborn, they will see you very determined, nothing wrong with that. So do it that way, and you will be much, much luckier. Evening and nightfall turns extremely lucky for you. Now the time for reward is there. And you're going to be very rewarded in whatever you attempt to do, even in the earlier part of the day, which didn't go too well. Evening, nightfall will reward you for that, even. So you got plenty going for you evening, nightfall. Dress your best. Go hunting for what you want. Be materialistically minded. Is it to help your job? Go there with the people. Is it to do business? Go and meet the people. Is it to chase for the romance? You'll get good news. Or is it to just be with your family members? It'll be a wonderful evening for you. The bonding will be throughout wonderful in everything you do, and you'll make long lasting friends as well. All right. And now we will go to Saturday the 14th. And your Saturday the 14th is going to be very, very troublesome. Now, if I haven't mentioned, let me just go back one day. Sometimes I'll skip a day. I'll just talk about Friday the 13th again in case I haven't. Because sometimes I get email and say, you missed out this day. All right, Friday the 13th of September is going to be a troublesome morning afternoon period for you, where the unexpected goes out of control. So you have to get your plans very much under organization. And if you don't organize them well, then you will see that everything goes so impulsively wrong. That's the bottom line. So control your impulsiveness, do research before you say or do anything, or you're going to create problems for yourself in the morning, afternoon. And don't be rebellious, follow rules and regulations. Apply that to any area of your life, whether in job, in business, or anywhere else. Evening and nightfall turns wonderful. Yes, your evening and nightfall of Friday the 13th. I see many planners of the internet there, and these planners are going to guide you for anywhere in the world that you want to be. And they will help you to make the plans and make the contacts as well. And even if you are not going to be on the internet, you're going to have a wonderful evening and nightfall. It's going to be a very pleasant one. Again, be materialistically minded. What are you going out for? Is it to job to be helped? Is it the business to be helped? Is it to make those wonderful contacts you want? Is it to chase for the romance? Is it to make your family happy? You got to single things out and go for it, and you'll be very rewarded by the time evening nightfall will be over. Now we will go to Saturday the 14th, and I don't like this day for you. Morning and afternoon, things can go wrong. If anything can go wrong, it wants to go wrong for you. Last thing you want to do is to take charge. Don't be the organizer. Don't be the management, because blame will come very quickly. So let somebody else manage whatever is to be managed in the morning, afternoon. Sit back and enjoy yourself quietly. Don't even want to make suggestions, because those suggestions may just rile somebody up. You see, it's a very verbal problem with these planets in the morning, afternoon, because they create miscommunication easily. And whatever dealings you are doing financial wise, be careful, miscalculations, and something goes very wrong, and arguments will start. Evening and nightfall planets go very slow. And when they go slow, I worry that all your plans that you make for evening, nightfall, they can be postponed, they can be somehow cancelled, changes can take place. Whole idea is to make you very frustrated in the evening, nightfall. And on top of that, one or two of these morning planets, very fast ones, will come there as well to make you impatient, to make you hasty, to make you impulsive. So it's going to be a very difficult evening, nightfall with a lot of disappointments. So if you don't have to be out, go back to the safety of your own home. But if you have to be out, plans already made, then tell yourself to be very cautious of the company you're keeping. And if you sense trouble, move away from there immediately. And definitely do not get involved in an argument in the evening nightfall period. So that's the week for you. Now, I have a 90-minute session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7, 8, or 9 years. That's going to be based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms. Palms are a wonderful map of what's happening to you. And they are very changeable because they are dynamic. So I'll give you from the universe so much energy, like your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions, on and on. And I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers. I will look at your palms to see if you have what we call hidden luck. Hidden luck is what windfalls of all kinds, including lotteries. Now, even if you don't have them, when I'm looking at your palms, palms change. So when I sense it from a horoscope, it's a matter of time these marks will come to be applied on your palms. So I will give you all that advice and information. And I'll give you, as I said, your personal lucky numbers. And more than that, I will show you how to contact that wonderful, powerful energy, supernatural energy that you have within you. And with all that wonderful energy in you, all you need is to contact it. Some call it the soul, some call it the guide, some call it that force in us which creates a wonderful aura for us. Whatever it is, I'll teach you how to get there. And looking from there onwards, you will see how you'll be better than the rest in everything you try to do. Well, I look forward to receiving your email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO9 at gmail.com. Send me an email and I'll come back to you. And let's get this 90-minute session on, which will cost you USD $50, by the way. Until then, thank you and goodbye.